Yeah.
Right, Stag.
Yeah, Triumph Stag. Pimento red. She's going to be about 1972, I would imagine. Is she? I think she is. 1972 Pimento red. Yeah, black interior, nice interior. Again, a couple of stags like this time, and this one, like the others, has got good seating, good sponge, nice and comfortable. Radio and what have you has been taken out, stereo, whatever, so it wants your own music put in. Manual overdrive, as we can see, power steering, nice mohair hood. There's photographic record of its paint job and restoration in the fold up, and some invoices and such like. Nice and clean and tidy in the boot. Decent chrome. Biggest thing with it, got the alloys, obviously, stainless steel seals, all the bits and pieces that we used to put on stags of this era. Mark II stuff, you know. The biggest asset, and I think it's an asset, in my opinion it's an asset, is the V6. The V6 Ford fitted in there, which looks as though it's factory, and arguably one of the engines that maybe the Stag should have had. If it had been a Ford Stag, it would have had that engine, wouldn't it? There's no question about that. So I think it's a big plus. Sounds lovely, runs lovely, sounds sweet, a lot more power than a V8 in my opinion, a lot more power, yeah, a lot better. I just drove it around the corner there and I was quite impressed, yeah, I mean, yeah, to be perfectly frank with you, it felt more powerful than the Stag to me, so I was quite impressed with it. Fits in there nice, as you can see, more room round it than if it were a Stag V8. Retained obviously the power steering and such like. So yeah, I mean, what is there to lose? It's a win-win as far as I can see.
If you don't know anything about it, you'd have thought it would have grown there, really.
Absolutely, yeah, it looks factory. You know, we all know the Stag engines are dicey. We now know how to run them a lot better than we did in the 1970s. They were a nightmare because we didn't understand them. We don't like V8s. We were anti them in the first place. People were anti-Stags because it was a British Leyland car and all the rest of it. Trying to compete with a Mercedes, people kept saying, well, it wasn't, but it was a BL's attempt to market a nice four-seater sports car, and they did so. But they went wrong with the engine. There's no question about it. They should have put the Rover engine, which they already had, the Buick engine. That's the one that should have got in. Or like your Nan's one, the straight six, 2.5 litre straight six, beautiful engine. You know, power weight ratio was great because basically from here to there is Triumph 2000 2.5. So, you know, it should have had that straight six engine, as simple as that. I've heard of this conversion many times before. I've never had much to do with it, but in my opinion, the best engine would have been a straight six, like I said. The second best would have been a V8. The third best would have been a V6 Ford. Arguably, you could have swapped them two round. So, yeah, nice old car.
Yeah, is good on the front as well.
Yeah, nice on the front, nice presentable car.
Yeah,
sensible old car. I think it's going to cause a fair bit of interest. Just come in literally this morning, late for the next auction, so we're up against it a bit with time to market it and such like. But I'm going to go around now and give her a shampoo off and leather off and wait for people to come and have a look. But the thing is, we've got 4 or 5 stags in at the moment. I think probably at least that, maybe
more,
6. Yeah. So if anybody in the country wants a stag, then we're going to pop up on the site, and they've got to come and have a look because they've got a choice of 6 or something. Yeah. So I think they'll be reasonably pleasantly surprised on all 6, to be honest.
Good.
All right.